Aidan, Irish Champions Festival, is it 2 days that you rolled back from in terms of organising and specifically aiming horses at this weekend?
Yeah, I think it is. Obviously, it's the most important weekend of the year in Ireland, and I think probably going forward into the autumn for the world, really, it's a great time of year. It's always very competitive racing, good ground usually, and it sets you right up for the autumn, and you have a fair idea where you're going and what distance races, what calibre race you're going to be able to compete in, and it's an unbelievable initiative, really. And
the first Group 1 of the festival is the Coma America Justify Stakes. Ylang is the most likely runner in that race. What kind of shape has she been in, and is she on a little bit of a retrieval mission?
No, we're very happy. She had a break after the Oaks, and her first run back was at Leopardstown the last day, and they went slow. The race didn't work out for her, but it was only used as a start back race. We were very happy with her run. We felt that she will have probably no problem going up to 1.25 miles after this race, so the plan is to go to the Matron. We'll probably ride her forward, and very happy with her sense.
More than one, or is she the main contender?
I think she's probably the main contender in the Matron for us, yes.
And the trip, do you think that you're going to use this as a kind of a stepping stone with the remainder of the year, but a strongly run mile around there?
It will be interesting to see. We think that she will stay further, just ride her a little bit more forward. We don't think that should be a problem, really.
And the Royal Bahrain Irish Champion Stakes, traditionally one of the highlights of the year. It looks as if you're going to be treble-handed at least. We'll start off with Augusta Road, and he won the race last year. And you indicated that his work last Friday he's right back on saddle.
Yeah, we're very happy with him. Like I said, he showed a lot of zest in his work. Everything looks lovely with him. He's matured lovely. 1.25 miles will suit him lovely. We always felt he's a kind of a 1.25 mile horse that just about gets 1.5 miles. So yeah, the race should be lovely for him. We're very happy with him, and the plan is, if everything went well, he would go to the Japan Cup after that.
And fast ground, how essential is that for him?
It's not. He's a good moving horse. He's won in good to soft and soft to yielding and all that kind of stuff. But he is a beautiful moving horse, so good ground has to be an advantage for him. But over 1.5 miles, if the ground is soft, it probably eats into too much of his stamina, because he's more class than stamina orientated, really.
And you indicated as well that he's improving. How can you? Is that a case of just the way his physique and just the way he's physically developing still?
Yeah, obviously with the enthusiasm of his work and like I said, the zest in his work and his physical as well, shape to look at, everything like that is definitely on the upward curve.
And Luxembourg, he's won the race before, and he's a proven almost 1.25 mile specialist.
Yeah, he's 1.25 mile horse. He's like Augusta's 1.25 mile that just about gets 1.5 miles as well. Obviously isn't as classy as Augustus, but he's a very solid, good horse. We think the race will suit him very well as well.
And is he adaptable ground wise?
I think so, yeah. Obviously nice ground would be his preference. He's a good mover as well, but is adaptable, absolutely.
And Los Angeles, you get the impression that you've yet to get to the bottom of him. How pleased are you with him on the lead up to the race?
Yeah, very happy. Everything is good. The plan was going to York, that he could come back to it with the view to maybe going to the York after. 1.25 miles obviously is going to be as tight as he's going to want to go, but we will learn a lot about him. It'll be a high tempo race, and yeah, we think it'll be very interesting to see what he does do.
Do you think they can go fast enough for him? Because you get the impression when he gets there, he just thinks
he doesn't do much. Yeah, obviously he'll find it hard to get there over 1.25 miles because it's a high quality race on nice ground around Leopardstown. So he will be finding it hard to get there, but you never know.
And if you look beyond this year, would you think, because of the frame of the horse, that he's one that might stay here next year?
I'd say no doubt he's going to be better next year. He's a very big horse, and he's gone very high behind as the year has went on. So I'd say no doubt he's going to be hopefully here and should be better next year.
And the Moidler Stakes, Bedtime Story, Exactly, and Lake Victoria, would they be the principal three?
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly, solid filly. We'll get further than 7 and we'll get 1 mile. Bedtime Story, very happy with her runs up to now, and she's setting up lovely for it. And then the filly that won in Newmarket, very happy with her as well since. So this is her 3rd run. So yeah, we think very solid fillies, really.
And which would you say is the best of them at the minute?
I don't know really. The 2 Frankel fillies look very good. They're all Frankel fillies. The filly won in Newmarket looks very smart, and Bedtime Story looked very good in Ascot, and we've been very happy with her since. She looks a very, very high class filly.
And Kyprios, amazing now that he's back and he's so healthy and sound, considering what has gone wrong with him. Has he surprised you with the level of ability that he's gotten back up to, considering his problem?
Yeah, no doubt. Obviously, we didn't think he'd ever race again, and to be racing was one thing, which he did the year after the injury, and he was placed a couple of times, but we were delighted with it. But he came forward again over the winter, and what he's doing now is incredible, really.
And is he the main contender for the Coma Group Irish Major?
Yes, that's the plan. Absolutely, always has been. So hopefully, so far.
And Henry Matisse, would he be the principal runner in the Goffs Vincent O'Brien's?
Yes, that was always on his programme. He went 2 6s first, and then he went up to a 7, and this is 7 again. So at the Curragh, so that was always the plan for him.
And would he be joined by something else? Or
yeah, the horse that ran in York could, the See the Stars horse, he could go. He has the Goffs Million as an option or after, so it's possible. But at the moment, it's Henry Matisse looks the main one.
And what kind of ground would he prefer?
I don't think it matters. He's a very good mover, but he's won in soft ground. He's a wooden basset, which usually do handle soft ground and handle fast ground as well. So usually doesn't matter really.